All right, well, we're with Zachary McLaughlin. And Zachary, I'm going to ask everyone to start off with the very first question of who you for.
I'm Zachary McLaughlin for Jewel, Lindsay, coming from a long line. McLaughlin's also from Ray McLaughlin, up in Bodden Town. My mother's from West Bay, father from Bodden Town. We lived all over the island for a long time. Then I left the island back when I was 15 to go to high school. Did some things down there for a little bit, graduated, went to college, joined the military, traveled around the world a little bit, Hawaii, Germany, Italy, and now currently I'm living in United States in Oregon.
Okay, and what's the COVID situation like over in Oregon?
It varies day by day. We got people that are unvaccinated, so we are all running around wearing masks when we go out. The sick people are coming into the hospitals here and there. It goes up and down. I think we just went on a lockdown like 2 weeks ago, where we weren't allowed to congregate in areas or have parties. But they're slowly trying to ramp it back down, but it changes day by day.
So who's that little one next to you? It looks like you have something to say.
Yeah, this is one of my youngest. He's a twin named Frederick McLaughlin.
Something. How afraid are you of COVID because you got young children?
We're afraid, but not enough that they mobilize us or anything like that. We keep vigilant, treating it just like most diseases and stuff that are out there. We take precautions. We make sure we keep washing our hands. We wear masks whenever we go out. Myself and my wife have both been vaccinated. That's for us, the kids, as well as some family members that are immune compromised that we're watching out for and want to help make sure that we keep them safe.
And what are some of those other things that you do? Do you go to the restaurants? Do you kind of still hang out with friends? Are you able to pretty much live your normal life just with some added health precautions?
We do, yes. We wear the mask whenever we go out to any type of huge areas with crowds and stuff like that, and we take hand sanitizers with us in order to keep clean. Children get into anything and everything, so we have to watch out for them and make sure that they're not putting stuff in their mouth as opposed to. But we take this similar precautions as you would as if it was flu season. Wearing masks, washing our hands more often, watching out for them. Whenever we do go to restaurants, we'll wear a mask till we sit down, and whenever we're eating, we'll take it off. But for the most part, we're just following what the regulations have been put upon us and keeping track of it.
Mm-hmm. And in Cayman has a really good vaccination rate. It's somewhere over 70%, but there's still more people that need to be vaccinated. What would be your message to those who are not yet vaccinated?
To my fellow Caymanians, I'd say get it, man. Yes, there's all kinds of things that are going on, but make sure you do your own research. You have to research your own stuff. You can't take someone else's word for it, because I could tell you the sky is pink, and if you don't go ahead and go look and check, then you're gonna think it's pink. But it's up to you to go ahead and look out there and check and see what's going on and what's the best benefits for you, your family, your friends. All of us want to get out. We want to be able to go back to our normalcy, but it takes time. But it's up to everybody to do their own part and their own research to figure out what's going on and what's happening.
And there's other people out there that Cayman was they're going to open up at some point in time. And when Cayman reopened its borders, some people are so afraid that they're saying Cayman shouldn't open its borders. But like, I'm here in Florida, you're there in Oregon. We have COVID pretty much all around us in our community. We're able to live our lives. What would be your message to those who are afraid of Cayman opening their borders?
We can't be afraid of everything. We have to take the precautions. If we take the right precautions, I believe that we can go ahead and continue living a normal life. It takes time to build up to that. And once it's people decide that that's what we're going to do in order for our livelihood, especially down in Cayman, because it's tourists. We need tourists to come down and help us out. It's going to take that time to do that. So I just want you guys, as a family, as a country, we have to take the time in order to figure out how we're going to do that and what we need to do in order to facilitate that. If you think about this, it's not the first time this has happened. We've had diseases all the time coming from different places. This is just a different bit of a different transition of it and how it's being transmitted to people. All right. So once we find the right precautions and the right medications that we need, then we go forward and do what we need to do. But to survive, we have to figure it out together.
I really appreciate you taking the time with me, Zachary. All right, take it easy, man.
No worries. Anytime. Thank you, guys.